You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Now, there are some statements here you don't really have to press, but Olbak actually does give you at least some helpful information that you might want to remember for later. So let's at least so we're gonna at least press some statements, like this one right here. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Hi, Edgeworth.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Edgeworth, is this really the time to be playing a Google game? Alright, you don't have to press this one. But this one you can press. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Did you finish those errands? Answer the question. Did you finish those errands? Actually, I was watching poor Hammers and Powers, observing, you know. Observing?
Of course
Weren't
you
you
were.
supposed to be at the guard station? What was that, Bunny?
No, I just said, of course you were watching.
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job and I put on my clown mask. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. Quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Alright, this one, actually you should actually press this one, because she says something interesting later. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Hi, Edgeworth. Without that mobile game.
Tell us what's happened next.
God damn it, right? I'm in the middle. God damn it, right? I'm in the middle of actually gaining some experience. Alright, so now for the rest, alright. So, okay. This part right here where you're gonna 100%. She claims she sees powers. However, all she really sees is this photo of the Steel Samurai, so it really could be anybody. Press it. Present it. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Obag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo... Oh, let me say that again. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What?
Huh?
Even Ashworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the
prosecution?
the witness.
Yeah, careful. You okay? Alright.
Is he alright?
Please make known of all your information and your possessions ahead of time. Yeah, he is fine. He just needs to collect himself, is all. I was nice to know everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, The old windbag has left even Edgewood speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Alright, the man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine this,
She's
witness.
gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Well, let's not press her until she squeals. But yeah, pretty much as Phoenix is hinting at, there's no real contradiction, so yeah, you just pretty much gotta press around and such. Now, thankfully, you don't have to press everything, so just start by pressing this statement. Who's pressing at the run-through? Well, let's see. There's Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing there?
Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was out moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. Alright, so Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai, what a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I hope make it better for him, of course.
Do you help make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
My dentures even got cut in his leg and everything. I had to really pull it out.
Let's skip over that part. Let's skip that part.
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Ezra, where did you get that PB&J? It was under my desk, actually. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Duct tape physics everything. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in a court record. Alright, so yeah, now we know that it was broken, but it was mended with duct tape. In a shop, actually, no less. Alright, so he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Plus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Like his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Why do you keep slamming your desk and everything? They're really not that cheap, you know.
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Maybe Mattel has it?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it.
Well, I mean, that was a lie. Mattel actually did have it and everything, but we had to pay like a pretty hefty sum, and I'm not made of money, you know. Well, I mean, technically I am. Just look at the suit I'm wearing. But
We
that's beside
are
the point.
looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Well Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Object. Object.
Pull it right
yeah,
there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows a Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense does have a point. I also wonder, if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer, we have to consider that possibility also.
Don't allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue
I love
her
that face.
testimony,
I love
please?
that face.
But no need to ask twice. Move that thought from my mind. Actually, will you gonna neuralize me? The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw to go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness
Can we
again.
have that photo?
We will. Before we do that, there is one statement that, again, you don't have to press, but Obek actually does say something important that Phoenix will point out later. So let me at least go to that statement real quick first. This statement right here. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? No, I mean before 12 o'clock. Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... Okay, yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and bring up the photo. Yes.
I actually want to look at the photo.
Alright, well, as you see here, it's dragging one leg.
Check for me.
So yeah, as you can see here, only the Steel Samurai is in the photo.
He's dragging legs on both ends, so he's shorter than he should be.
Well, okay, actually...
And then hit back. And it actually says photo number 2.
Yeah, that's not the leg right here, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, especially for those that probably haven't seen it. But the leg here, this is supposed to be the leg right here, and that's actually supposed to be dragging. Anyway. Yes, you are right, and, yeah, point out photo number 2. Hold on. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
I see your face, it reminds me.
Yes, there is,
Oh, yeah,
Sonny.
that's the
You
ring
really
that starts
silly
off.
Nickelback. Really? Get used to it, okay? It's gonna be a running gag in this game, literally.
Ringo
So,
Starr- I
whenever
was thinking
anyone
Ringo
passes
Starr,
by
yeah,
here, it
photograph.
automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your hair from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you want to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo?
Wait a second. Wait a moment. If it's a photo, why is it photographed by Ringo Starr? Sorry about that. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yeah, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Mr. Edgeworth, I think you were right. This witness is so goddamn annoying.
I agree. Can we just say that Mr. Powers is guilty, please?
Believe me, I want to.
Not really.
But I don't know what this means either.
Somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldback? I almost said
Actually, that was my husband's name back then, Whippersnapper. You brought up some painful memories. Ah, that's right. I just remembered my husband's name.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the fucking gate. Get over it. Say it. Just say it already. I'm tired of this bullshit.
Actually, yeah. You know what? You pretty much have to be like really annoying character if even the judge is done with you. Yeah, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. That's where my husband and I got our went on our first date. He stuck by into the studio and I don't want to know.
I see. Yeah, I'm honestly getting annoyed by her at this point.
Again, she's a recurring character, so get used to her. She's gonna be back.
At least in the court case, I don't mind if she appears every now and then. like if it's every single time, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Your testimony.
Do you know what song that's
and
from?
you better make it worth it, or else
I'm
gonna,
not much of a music person, so. No.
I'll be back.
Or else I'm
soon,
gonna
you'll see
stand up,
Hamilton.
or else I'm gonna stand up and
okay.
end the fucking trial.
Insert picture of the cake.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on a security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag! This is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
Well, I say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Yeah, pretty much even mine is just like, I'm done with this bitch.
Let's get this over with so I can declare the fucking verdict and get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so let's at least... Okay, you just need to press on this one about her throwing out a photo. Well, who in the... Actually, for a second, I thought you did say help. You know what? Well, who in the hell was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy. Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. Why don't they get a life? I get their information from the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always saying about what was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The crane has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What?
Older. Let me get... okay, let me get this fucking straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on the way to the studios that day, correct? One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The The other was a boy who looked like to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop them. Can't catch them. Hi, Edgeworth.
A boy in second or third grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Hey, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
I think I'm gonna take over Maya by this point.
I'll try, but let's see.
Alright. Well, that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind if I have to take over Maya for the whole stream.
The court will take a 5-minute recess. Okay, I think this will be the perfect time to switch voices. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Did I make myself clear?
No promises. This
all...
is gonna happen a lot. Alrighty.
Alright, let's do this. I'll try.
Alrighty. Mr. Powers?
Yes.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. You didn't rob that bank.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
But I might have robbed that bank. I was hungry. Alright, go ahead. Give it a try.
Alright, let's do this.
So, who was this steel samurai in that security photo?
Hi, Powers.
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really?
I also have a really big target on the side of right on my face and everything. I'm literally just asking people to punch me.
What? You have to take better care of that stuff.
Huh, that came out perfect. Didn't expect that.
Hi, Powers.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume.
That's why I'm looking at Best Buy, looking for the next Steel Samurai costume. So no, I'm never gonna see it again.
Didn't you say it was with Mattel? Mattel has it.
Well, I mean, hey, it's better than Amazon. Better than looking at Amazon.
Or eBay perhaps.
Who even uses eBay anymore?
I use eBay. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So, where does this leave me?
Bankruptcy from the looks of it. It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick? What are you going to do?
Apologies to headphone users.
What are we?
out
Oh,
there.
what are we doing?
First, stop hitting me with that Gatorade bottle, Maya. And then second, we're gonna play for more time. Even though we're kind of almost running out of time for this stream, we'll play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else who could have conceivably have done this.
Right. Let's do it. And it'll take us so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Or another week, or another
So
session
you
for the
can
stream.
So we can kick
Right.
their asses. So you can kick their asses.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot and never play this game again. Hi, Powers.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick. It's time to die.
Let's go.
What does that mean? Beast was sighing like that.